college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Shotgun run call. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Solid run, tackled with the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner heads out of bounds. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon.
Into the end zone for a big touchdown.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Play action, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Alabama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they're did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, an interception. See if they can get it going here. Nice grab. It's Perkins.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. And the ball is hauled in. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First and long now after the penalty. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He keeps it on a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keeping him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It
finally trapped him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is caught. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He hands it off when he's done. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The Ducks strategy here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Oh, and he throws it back. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Inside deals now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Caught in the backfield. It's Perkins. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Pass not complete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down. Back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He flips it to the back across the middle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
1st down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. Right now, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Pass pass falls incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escaping the pressure, moving right. This one is dropped low and around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by...
Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. He's at the 50. Past the 30, at the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up. And somehow, they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. To dart right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to them.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is caught. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Running with purpose.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ncaa. That's a crucial score for Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Signs the quick throw. He's not going to get there. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Throwing off play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He takes it at the 40. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. offense coming back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. They jump on top here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Looking right, this one caught. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. Back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. One of the biggest plays you've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for a late, deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Sticking with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.